I know I've been going and I haven't been consistent with our regular schedule. And truth be told, I have missed y'all more than I thought I would. And I'm so happy to be back. But if I'm being honest, the truth is life been lifing for me. Just when I thought ready to come back and be back in action and back to the regular schedule and stuff like that, I got hit with the biggest bombshell I never thought I would be hit with. The death of my uncle is affecting me in ways I can't even put into words. And some could even say I wasn't around as much, so maybe it doesn't hit me the same as others. But the way I looked at my uncle, he knew my heart and he knew my love for him. And no matter the distance, no matter the time spent away, that love never changed. So to find out he's gone is something I can't even fathom. I just feel broken and numb. I still wake up every morning and cry. And a part of me was feeling a little guilty. And the guilt more so just came from the fact that I felt like I could have reached out more. I could have came around a little bit more, just so I could have more memories. But we never think oh, they won't be here in a year. Nobody ever thinks that. So this episode is my release, how I'm processing my grief, and maybe even releasing some of this little bit of guilt that I feel. But it's also an awareness conversation for us all, because truth be told, we all think we have all the time in the world. We think we could reach out later or tomorrow or when things calm down. If you was in an argument or a dispute with somebody and it didn't turn out to the point where y'all could have resolved it in that moment, we all think well, we'll reach out when things calm down. But what happens when there is no tomorrow and there is no later? Because tomorrow isn't promised and time waits for no one. Grief is heavy. And what makes it heavier sometimes is the guilt that comes with it. That voice in your head saying, I should have called more. I should have showed up more. I should have done more. I should have been there. I could have saved you. A million and one things you think about when something tragic happens to the ones you love. But here's the truth. Love isn't measured in how often you were around. It's measured in the depths of your heart. Like I said, my uncle knew my heart and he knew my love for him just as I knew his love for me. And if you ever lost someone and felt like you didn't do enough, know that your love was still real. And no matter the time or the distance, it still mattered. Let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever lost someone and felt like you didn't do enough? How did you process that? How did you get through it? Because anything helps, baby. When you're going through grief, you just want to feel like, you know what? Everything will be okay eventually. Because in a moment of grief, when people say, oh, it's going to be all right, that's the last thing you feel, that it's going to be all right. How is it going to be all right and this person is no longer here? How is it going to be all right and they're not present on this earth? I can't call them. I can't have a conversation with them. How is it going to be all right? Tell me how. Tell me anything so the pain will go away. Tell me it's not real. Tell me this is fake. You want to hear anything that'll make it feel better. But how did y'all get through, that feeling like you didn't do enough? If you ever felt that way, what did you do to help you get through that? Because others may be feeling that way now. And if you can spread anything that can help somebody through a hard time, do it. Because that's a problem with our generation now. We don't care enough about people. We don't care enough about feelings and people losing people and knowing that, people out here have loved ones. No matter your beef with that person, they have other people who love them, and nothing is ever that deep. We all think we have more time than we think, for real, more chances, more tomorrows. We put off the phone calls. We push off the I love yous. We think we can reach out later. But grief reminds us that time is a liar. Later isn't guaranteed, and tomorrow isn't guaranteed. And let me say this to y'all too. We live in a time where people think watching someone's story on Instagram or Facebook means you know how they're doing. But truth be told, a 15-second clip doesn't tell the whole story. You can laugh online while crying in silence. You could post a smile while breaking on the inside. If you love someone, it takes nothing to check up on them, to call, to slow down and take the time to really see them. Yes, life be lifing, but sometimes you got to pause and process the things that matters most, because tomorrow, as I've been saying, is not promised. What's something you've been putting off telling someone that you love and that you can tell them now? Because when death comes close, it shifts your perspective. Well, at least for me, it does. I don't know if anybody else get into these, feelings or ways, but anytime I lose somebody, I just think about everything. I think about my life. I think about all the stuff I'm going through right now. And like, if it's like petty stuff that I'm beefing with somebody and I'm just like, oh, fuck them. Duh, duh, duh. If it's not that deep to the point where I could be like, we may never could be how close we were again, but I don't ever want to end on bad terms with anybody to the point where if they was to go today or tomorrow and I think about our last conversation, I'm feeling guilty. I never want to feel that. And that's why I don't typically have guilt when people die, because I make sure I am that type of person that never feels that way, because I know guilt is a motherfucker, okay? Guilt will tear you up, okay? Guilt will have you not sleeping. Guilt will have you not eating. Guilt will have you stuck. I don't think nobody should ever feel that way when it comes to losing people, because unfortunately, death is a part of life. It's guaranteed to us all. The minute we take that breath, our death date is set. Now, we don't know how we are going to die, but we know it's happening. That's guaranteed. So because it's something that is guaranteed, you should never have it be where you're feeling guilt about a person dying and you feeling like you didn't do enough. In order to not feel that way, you have to take the time to do what you need to do. Fix those relationships that matters most. Because suddenly, all the petty stuff doesn't matter no more when it comes to death. The misunderstandings, the distance, the grudges, they're not that deep. What matters is love. What matters is connection. What matters is showing up for the relationship that matters most to you while you still can. So ask yourself, who do I need to reach out to? Who do I need to forgive? Who do I need to love better? Because life is too short to wait. Jumping right into the letter to the listeners. You don't have all the time in the world. You don't have endless tomorrows. If love is in your heart, say it now. If forgiveness is possible, offer it now. If you've been putting it off, reach out now. Because one day you may not get another chance. And when you look back, you'll realize most of the things that kept you from reaching out wasn't that deep in the beginning. Love is always deeper, so choose it while you can. Thank you for holding this space with me today. It wasn't an easy conversation, but it was definitely a necessary one. If this life touched you, share it with someone who might need the reminder too. And if you want to continue reflecting on conversations like this, come join the Surviving Me Inner Circle on Facebook. Join the Instagram group chat. That's where the conversations keep going. Make sure to read that glow letter. That's where you can respond to me personally, and I will respond back. Nobody can see it. It's emailed to me directly, and we can have a whole little conversation if you really wanted to. So make sure y'all tap into all those factors. That's where the communities holds us up when life is too heavy to carry alone. No matter what page of healing you're on, you're not alone and you're not behind. Keep going through it, keep growing through it, and keep glowing through it. And until next time, deep breath, reach out, and remember, love now while you can. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all next episode.
Battle the silence, I've wrestled the shame, faced all my demons and called them by name. This ain't for sure, it's deeper than deep. I'm survive.